Hi everyone, welcome to Models and Agents for Beginners, episode 28 for May 4th, 2026. Let's break down today's coolest AI news so anyone can understand it. Let's go. So imagine you have a tough question that could shape your future. Maybe you are deciding on a college major or thinking about a career change. Normally, you might type it into one AI and get a single answer that feels a little one-sided. But a new tool changes that by bringing 3 different AI models together on one shared screen. Each model investigates your question from its own angle without seeing what the others are doing at first. Think of it like 3 smart friends who each research a topic on their own before sitting down to argue about the best answer. One friend might focus on the technical details, while another looks at practical steps you can take today. The third could point out possible risks or downsides that the first 2 missed. Then they debate each other right there on the canvas, so you can watch where they agree and where they disagree. This setup turns AI from a single advisor into a small team that challenges its own ideas. It is like having a debate club meeting happen live while you listen in. One AI can sometimes miss important angles or lean too far in one direction. Seeing the back and forth helps you spot weaknesses and steer things toward what matters most to you. For students facing big life choices, this could mean clearer guidance without getting lost in messy chat threads. You get to see the full reasoning process instead of just a final answer that might feel incomplete. To try it right now, check out the tool shared on Reddit where the creator offers free credits to test it. Type in a hard question like, will the AI bubble pop in 2026? Then watch the 3 agents explore different sides before they debate their conclusions out loud. This is the kind of tool that makes complex decisions feel less overwhelming. Widgets. Then watch the 3 agents explore different sides before they debate their conclusions out loud. This is effortlessly. Okay, now for my favorite part of the show where we explain how something actually works under the hood. Today's deep dive looks at why AI voice tools struggle with long projects like podcasts or full stories. You know how when you record a quick voice message for a friend, you just speak into your phone and send it. That feels simple and natural because it is one short clip with one voice. Think of it like the difference between sending a single text message and producing an entire radio show. The AI has to act like a director and editor all at once. It splits the script into usable blocks so each part can be handled separately. It picks or keeps the right voice for each speaker to keep things consistent. It also handles emotional tags and pauses, so the flow sounds natural. Then it puts everything on a timeline, so the whole thing sounds like one smooth project. That is basically what the workflow in AI voice generation is doing when it creates longer audio. And that is how it works under the hood. Not so scary, right? The tricky part is all the organizing steps that turn raw text into a finished piece. Like assembling Lego pieces to build a big structure instead of just snapping 2 blocks together. Now let's look at some cool stuff you can try yourself today. First up, there is something neat about the poems that AI models keep recommending. When you ask models like ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini for poems connected to being or creating language models, they tend to suggest the same thoughtful classics. These include works by poets like Rainer Maria Rilke, Wallace Stevens, Jorge Luis Borges, and Fernando Pessoa. The poems often explore ideas of creation, self-reflection, and existence. That fits surprisingly well with how these AIs see themselves. Think of it like AI looking at human art as a mirror for its own experiences. This shows AI can connect with deep human ideas rather than just making up silly rhymes. If you're into poetry or want to explore AI's creative side, this is a neat discovery. To try it yourself right now, open ChatGPT or Claude on your laptop or phone. Type something like, recommend poems about what it is like to be an AI. See which ones it picks and read them to understand why the models might connect with those ideas. Next, a recent Harvard study found that large language models gave more accurate diagnoses than 2 human doctors on real emergency room cases. Large language models are advanced AI systems trained on huge amounts of text, so they can understand and generate language. Emergency rooms are fast-paced places where every decision can affect lives. This is like having an extra smart assistant in the emergency room to catch things humans might miss. The study matters because it shows how these technologies are starting to work together in important fields. For anyone thinking about careers in healthcare or AI, this is a sign of how the two areas can support each other. If you are curious, you can ask ChatGPT or Claude to explain the study in simple terms, or even give an example of how an AI might approach a medical question. All right, time for some quick bits to wrap up the news. First, AI music is everywhere on streaming services these days. Generative AI is creating so much music that it is starting to flood those platforms. This raises questions about whether listeners actually want AI-made songs mixed in with human artists. It shows how creating music has become super accessible, but it also makes us think about what makes music special to us. Like an infinite jukebox that never runs out of new tracks. Next, watch out for fake AI chatbot gift cards. Scammers are tricking people with offers of free gift cards for services like ChatGPT or Google Gemini. These are just ways to steal your information or money. It is a good reminder to be careful with any too good to be true deals involving AI tools. Always stick to official websites and never share details on suspicious offers, like those sketchy emails promising free stuff that end up costing you more than you expect. Finally, AI video is advancing quickly. There are examples of what AI can create in video today that were impossible just a few years ago. This is exciting for anyone who likes making content, as it means more possibilities for fun projects, like watching technology learn to paint moving images in real time. And that is a wrap. If any of today's stories made you go, that's cool, go play with it. Curiosity is how every expert started. See you tomorrow. And if you'd rather watch than listen, find us on YouTube at Neura Network. Links in the show notes. This podcast is curated by Patrick, but generated using AI voice synthesis of my voice. The primary reason to do this is I unfortunately don't have the time to be consistent with generating all the content and wanted to focus on creating consistent and regular episodes for all the themes that I enjoy, and I hope others do as well.